Hello everybody, my name is Benjamin Bloom and I don't think I can leave it any longer and I have to jump on the bandwagon of my 1 to 24 list for the championship. Normally when we do these videos we get all kinds of horrible comments in the bottom, so let me reiterate, this is just a little bit of fun. Please don't be insulted if I put your club lower than you want your club to finish, which is probably quite likely for anyone literally below the top six. The idea is I've got my normal slide pieces of paper around a table set up. So we've got the other camera up there, so we'll switch between the two in a second. I've got it all set up. So what I'm going to do first is go through all the teams. I'll go through alphabetical order, and I'm going to try and put them in top 6, then 7 to 12, 13 to 18 and bottom 6. And then I'll try and pop them into a 1 to 24 order. I must say, I haven't watched anybody else's. I've made a point of not watching or reading anybody else's 1 to 24, however much I like Not the Top 20 or Gab Sutton at Football Lab or Ben HD or all of these people who've done this. I haven't watched any, so I cannot be accused of lifting other people's ideas. So let's shuffle in. Let's make sure you can see everything up the top. And we're going to go through alphabetically and start with Barnsley, who have just been promoted. They've made a couple of sales. They've made a couple of signings. So I'm thinking either 13 to 18 or bottom 6. Sorry, Barnsley fans, I'm going to drop you straight into bottom 6. Birmingham, FFP, but big signing of Sunjic the other day. Will Clotet stay? Will he be given more money? Let's go crazy with this one and go 7 to 12. Blackburn, what's been added? Money in on a forward, Sam Gallagher, but not a lot else. Older players. Let's drop Blackburn in the 13 to 18 bracket. Brentford. Well, it's either going to be 7 to 12 or it's going to be top 6. Are Brentford going to finally do it, or are they going to sell another player? I'm going to leave Brentford in 7 to 12 at the moment and come back to that. They might go higher. Oh, I'm stuck with Bristol City as well. One of these two has to go over there into the top 6, doesn't it? But I don't know who. Are Bristol City going to keep Webster? Let's shove Brentford into the top 6 and keep Bristol City in 7 to 12. Cardiff are going straight into my top 6. Warnock plus parachutes means he's probably going to do well. Charlton, I'm sorry, you're going straight into my bottom 6 with that owner and Aribo and Bauer gone. Derby, not top 6 for me. Let's go 7 to 12. Fulham can go into my top 6 with that front 3. Huddersfield, not quite going to make my top 6, I don't think. Hull, Grant McCann, sorry Hull fans, bottom 6 for me. Leeds, I'm going to very quickly shove into my top 6, second year of Bielsa, can see that going well. Luton, bottom 6, sorry Luton fans. Borough, goodness me, 7 to 12. They got no money, they got a new manager, they got no more parachutes. Millwall, I like some of the signings they've made. Going to stick them 13 to 18. Forest, oh dear, my 7 to 12 is filling up, isn't it? Goodness me. Across you go. I can only have one more. Oh no, I filled my 7 to 12. I'm sure that will change. Preston, oh dear. Put that there for now. That might change. QPR, let's drop that in there. Warburton's experience. Reading, bottom 6. Sheffield Wednesday can go in there. Stoke, oh dear. Let's add Stoke to 7 to 12. I know I've now got 7 teams in a 6-team hole there. What am I doing? Swansea can go there as well. I'll move that in a minute, I promise. Wigan, bottom 6. Sorry guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. West Brom can go into my top 6. So I now need to move one team up into my top 6 and one team down. Wow. Can't believe I'm going to do this. Let's put Bristol City in the top 6. Why the hell not? Who am I going to relegate from my middle quartile to my third quartile? Decisions. Who's going to finish in the bottom half? Sorry, Birmingham. Too much movement. How's that looking? I'm doing this on the fly, by the way. I've made no notes whatsoever. Just literally moving pieces of paper around. So we go top 6 first. Let's go over to the top 6. Who's getting promoted? Not Brentford. Bielsa or Warnock or Bilic. Swap those two. Do I really have Cardiff top? Do I really have Leeds top? Can Parker do it? Oh man. Let's leave it as that. I've gone for Leeds top because they're under the second year of Bielsa, although I'm worried about their centre halves. Fulham, I don't know if I can have Scott Parker winning the title in his first season despite his loaded squad. West Brom are going to be close, but I don't think they're going to make it. Cardiff will obviously be up there and probably win the playoffs if they've got Warnock. And I just fancy these two to get in there. Oh dear. So tricky. I might switch that again at the end. Let's have a look here at our 7 to 12. Will Derby finish that high? Huddersfield have got parachute money, haven't they? Let's put Huddersfield 7th. Do this completely financially. There we go. Let's drop Borough down a little and we'll drop Derby in there. How does that look? Are Swansea too low? I think Swansea are too low, aren't they? Let's move the Swans up a little bit. Oh, goodness me. Tricky. Let's go to 13th to 18th. I need to have Birmingham higher. And I need to have Preston higher. And Sheffield Wednesday, I guess, need to be higher. How's that looking now? Ooh. I'm going to swap Millwall and QPR. Okay, that's 3 blocks done. Right, let's just do this financially. Sorry, Charlton, going to the bottom of the pile. Barnsley, Moneyball. I think they might be all right. Sorry, Luton. Into the bottom 3. And Reading always survive. My God, I think we've got it. Let's run this from top to bottom. So first place, Leeds, Bielsa, second year, now or never really, isn't it? If they start well, they could go careering off. Who knows what the hell could happen at Leeds. Fulham, just sheer strength of squad. Although I do worry about Scott Parker, first year, difficult league. West Brom, Bilic has got charisma, he's got players. He doesn't have as good a players as they did last year. Cardiff, when does Warnock ever finish outside the top 6? Playoff place for them. Bristol City, finally into the playoffs under Lee Johnson, if they keep Adam Webster. Brentford, they've got to make playoffs in the end. Steady progress. Janssen, big signing there. Huddersfield, bit of an adjustment problem for Jan Siewert. I think they just miss out. Stoke, second year of parachutes. Didn't see enough from Nathan Jones to say they're going top 6. Derby, spend less and less money each year now. Philip Koku, new manager. Where have I got them? 7th, 8th, 9th. God, that's low, isn't it? Sorry, Derby fans. Swansea, not many players in. Steve Cooper, new to the league. Hey, they could be the one I get badly wrong. They could be a lot higher. Forest, another signing today. They could go higher, couldn't they? We'll see how Lamouchi does, but will he last past January? Borough, I think that's a difficult job for Woodgate. No more parachutes, first season. Flint gone, Downing gone, couple of experienced heads. Birmingham, who the hell knows? I got them 13th there. Couple of good signings, just depends on the FFP and managerial state there. Preston, can't pull rabbits out of hats forever. If they get top half, they'll be happy. Wednesday, don't know who the manager's going to be, so how can I have them any higher than that? Big Nigel Pearson shout now. Blackburn, down 13, 14, 15, 16th for Blackburn. I think Mowbray will have them not lose enough games there. Rangers, I think Warburton will be savvy enough, but they could end up in this bottom 6 here. Millwall, I like their signing, so I've got them 18th away from the relegation. Barnsley, I think there's enough cleverness in the background to keep them up. I think Hull, we assume Bowen will go. Do they have enough quality left over from the Premier League to keep them off relegation? Reading always seem to survive, so I've got them 4th bottom. Luton, I think, will bank the money, be stronger as a club. They might just be too small, don't want to sound patronising. Wigan, going to be difficult for Paul Cook. They're going to be around here somewhere. Maybe he's got enough experience to keep them up. Charlton, I just worry about the ownership. I hope I'm wrong, but I've got them. Look, somebody has got to be bottom, haven't they? So that is my 1 to 24. It feels absolutely horrible doing it, and I'm sure I'll get most of them in completely the wrong places. If anyone wants to come at me in the comments with loads of criticism, all I will say is don't reply with criticism, reply with your 1 to 24, and then we'll speak at the end of the season, because it's a damn hard task actually doing it. Say hello to Arlo and Nessie, the dogs in the background. Haven't they been really good while we've been filming this? Really interested in your feedback. Like I say, don't shoot me down. It's harder than it looks, believe you me. But this is my 1 to 24, and frankly, I wouldn't even commit to a 1 to 24 with 1 week of the season left knowing the championship, but there you go. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit the subscribe button. We will be back. The season is starting on Friday. I'm going to be at Luton Borough, so well worth hitting the subscribe button now. The regular content's going to start, and I should be back with my live streams restarting previews reviews on Thursday. So please get involved with that. Chat to me live during the streams we preview the games. What you can now also do is support me on Patreon. Please don't roll your eyes. We're trying to make this a viable venture, me talking about football. Numbers have gone up exponentially through the last year, but not enough that I can actually make a good living out of this yet. Hopefully one day that would be the dream. Hello, Arlo. But if in the meantime you fancy just supporting me on Patreon, and then hopefully one day I'll have thousands of YouTube subscribers, and that will be removed. But at the moment, the perks, you'll get your name at the end of every video. You'll be at the head of the queue for any Q&A stuff, and I'll be polling Patreons for content on what they want to see. So if you've watched one of my videos, don't make any money out of this yet, and you feel like supporting, that would be great. Anyway, more to the point, let me know what you think of my 1 to 24. And I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Over and out.